ginger, garlic, chili peppers, whites of our scallions, zest of our oranges or tangerines, whichever you're using. Give this a toss. And now we're gonna lift up all that great color and flavor from the bottom of the pan from browning our meat with more of our dry sherry. I agree. And I just work it with the tips of my tongs to lift up that color and that great flavor. Okay, and now we're going to add in a little bit of light brown sugar, about 1.5 teaspoons to make the sauce a little bit sweeter. To make the sauce salty, we're gonna add our dark soy sauce, a couple of fat tablespoons of that. And then we're going to add a combination of a little bit of black bean sauce, a fat tablespoon of that. Hoisin, a fat tablespoon of that. Asian style barbecue sauce. A teaspoon of Sichuan peppercorns. Right in the regular grocery store near all the other colors of peppercorns are these super spicy Sichuan ones. They make us all look like Angelina Jolie. They make your lips plump up and your whole mouth goes all tingly and sexy. Hey, you pay a lot of money for that down to the Sephora. All you need to do is make this. Give this a stir. Everything's already cooked, so we're just gonna add all of the juice of those blood oranges. Oh my God. I'm gonna let this come up to a bubble. I'll meet you right back here, guys.
Soil is the foundation for healthy plants, just like gums are the foundation for healthy teeth. New Colgate Total Mouthwash for gum health. It kills germs and forms a protective shield for 45% stronger gums. For stronger, healthier gums, Colgate Total Mouthwash.
You get used to pet odors in your car. You think it smells fine, but your passengers smell this. Eliminate odors you've gone nose blind to for up to 30 days with the Febreze Car Vent Clip.
Wow, it smells good in here.
So you and your passengers can breathe happy.
I'm Phil Mickelson, pro golfer. If you have painful, swollen joints, I've been in your shoes. One day I'm on top of the world. The next I'm saying,
I have this thing called psoriatic arthritis. I had some intense pain. It progressively got worse.
my rheumatologist told me about Enbrel. I'm surprised how quickly my symptoms have been managed.
Enbrel may lower your ability to fight infections. Serious, sometimes fatal events including infections, tuberculosis, lymphoma, other cancers, nervous system and blood disorders, and allergic reactions have occurred. Tell your doctor if you've been someplace where fungal infections are common, or if you're prone to infections, have cuts or sores, have had hepatitis B, have been treated for heart failure, or if you have persistent fever, bruising, bleeding, or paleness. Don't start Enbrel if you have an infection like the flu.
Get back to the things that matter most. Ask your rheumatologist if Enbrel is right for you.
Enbrel, the #1 biologic medicine prescribed by rheumatologists.
Oh, you're unpacking already?
Help me find some mugs?
Sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Will do.
Yeah.
Wake up to the mountain-grown aroma of Folgers.
The best part of
So, where do you want to start?
I think this is a pretty good place.
is Folgers in your cup.
Can Bosley regrow your hair?
This is my own growing hair that I can comb, cut, style, do whatever I want with it.
The results I've achieved have been exceptional. This is my real hair. I can do with it whatever I want. This is mine.
Bosley gave me my hair back. I cut this hair. I wash this hair. I mess this hair up if I want to mess this hair up.
I can't explain to you the way that it made me feel to be able to wear my hair down, go out on a date, and have confidence again.
Can Bosley regrow your hair?
This is my hair. This is my hair.
Call or go online for your free, no-obligation self-evaluation kit. Plus, call in the next 6 minutes, and we'll even send you this $250 gift certificate. The information is free, so choose to grow back your own real hair. Choose Bosley. Call now.
Brought to you by LG Electronics, official home appliance sponsor of The Rachel Ray Show.
We're making our own takeout food, and this is a twist on tangerine beef. Instead of tangerines, it's blood orange season. So I made mine with blood oranges. It smells insane. Of course, you can make the same recipe year-round with tangerines, no big deal. We're going to finish by throwing the meat back into our quick stir fry. Drizzle it with a little bit of toasted sesame oil just to finish. And throw in your tops, the greens of the scallions. And then just give this a big old toss. Oh, you can really smell the sherry and the soy and the orange. Ginger, garlic. So good, make your eyes pop out of your head. You're gonna have to shove them back in there. Okay, now we're gonna take some rice. Always cook your rice in stock. Vegetable stock, chicken stock, beef stock, I don't care. But cook the flavor into the rice itself. And I always go a quarter cup shy of whatever the package recommends for liquids because I like fluffy rice. I don't want sticky rice. Make a little well in the center. Pop this off and then fill up the well with the tangerine beef and lots of broccolini and the green onions. Oh, I'm not done with you yet. There we go. Spoon a little extra of that blood orange sauce. Extra sauce. I'm not done. I'm still not done. Chopped, smoked almonds. Yes, I did. And then 2 colors of sesame seeds, toasted and black sesame seeds. With co-hosts right after this.
I knew that if I had ice in my water, it would just be so painful and I couldn't even drink it. I would almost scoot the ice over and try to sip it very slowly so that it wouldn't trigger the pain. That's when I realized I had to do something. My dentist recommended that I use Sensodyne. I think that Sensodine's been great in terms of reducing the sensitivity and pain that I was experiencing. Now I can put ice in my water. Sensodyne absolutely works. There you have it.
For 100% your best, 100% our best. New Outshine Simply Yogurt Bars. Made with 100% yogurt and real fruit for 100% yogurt yum. New Outshine Simply Yogurt Bars. Snack brighter.
Real cheese people pack uber flavor into ultra thin. Sargento ultra thin slices with just 45 calories a slice. That's 45 reasons to layer, stack, sneak, peek, beg, like, love.
Sargento. We're real cheese people.
Looks like trouble for the Subway spokesperson. Police just raided Jared Fogel's home. What we're learning about that.
Chances for rain will pick up this afternoon. We could see a few strong thunderstorms.
That's on WPTV News Channel 5 at noon.
When it's 5 o'clock on News Channel 5, you need to know what's happening right now. Steve Winkle with weather, safety, and accuracy right when and where you need it. WPTV News Channel 5.
After a car accident, the insurance companies are not your good neighbor and they're not on your side.
It was a big insurance company and they seemed to have a lot of experts on their side and I was just me by myself. I would use the word relief and peace of mind when thinking about the Craig Galdefar experience because he basically just took the whole weight off my shoulders.
Call a lawyer you can trust. Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
We've been looking at great taped on today's show of all of our favorite co-host moments. You know, we started the show with some of my favorites. Do you remember when I set you on fire? I set your coat on fire.
Yes, I do.
And
Thank
you remember
very much.
and you set my recipe on fire that
That's
other
right.
time we framed it.
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing that ever happened in all the years you were co-hosting? Did you ever set something on fire?
No, but you did. My coat.
I mean on your show.
Oh, my show. No.
It was live. Something must have gone wrong.
But something must have, because it was 28 years of things going wrong.
No fires, though.
No fires. No big fires.
No fires, no floods.
No.
One time I broke Cloris Leachman. She tripped on our floor and ended up,
kidding?
yeah.
Ooh.
She sent me her shoes and they said, "You broke me, Cloris Leachman." Anyway, it's always the bloopers, you know, those kind of awkward moments that make, the biggest laughs. Check it out. You guys know this guy. He's our organizational pro, Peter Walsh. Well, today he's more than that. He's my co-host for the whole show. Regis is in the house. Nice throw, Reg. Not bad.
Honey, there's cheese in your hair. I'm so sorry. That was me.
For later, Ted. Oh my God, I want to date the mystery taster.
Yes, you do.
Onions, grapefruit.
And we're going back to the nuttiness here with
Almond butter. Whoa, sorry, Rach.
Honest to God, she got me.
Get in there, Sonny. Beat that. Move her ass up. Move her ass up. Move. Seriously, I feel like cleaning you. Now you can turn your heat up maybe a little bit, huh? Oh, he just set it on fire. I can't read it now. I'll edit that out. Here it is. This is the actual chicken piccata recipe. I guess Reach never took it home and made it for Joy. This is the one he set on fire. I framed it and we keep it in our kitchen for good luck.
Right there.
Very valuable. Very valuable.
Of course
I could eBay this for a lot. We'll see you. We see everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye-bye.
Coming up next on News Channel 5 at noon, at least one water spout this morning as more rain on the way. Glenn has the answer.
And why was the subway spokesman's house raided? We're back in just 30 seconds with local coverage you can count on.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger is going green, and here's what they're saying.
Very impressed. An A-plus firm.
I heard that. Very professional. What a fantastic team.
There's more where that came from.
You guys are the best.
A perfect 10.
I would recommend your firm to anyone. I am very happy with the outcome.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you've been injured in a car accident, find out why people are talking about Steinger is going green.
800-561-1111. Right now on News Channel 5.
Right now, we have thunderstorms across the area.
That's right. I want to get right to Glenn in the Weather Center. He has more. Glenn.
Yeah, we have a significant weather advisory right now in western St. Lucie County for this thunderstorm right here. We have a number of other strong thunderstorms as well. Let's start up along the Treasure Coast here with excessive lightning, gusty winds, and heavy rainfall slowly drifting to the west, but also kind of dissipating at the same time. One of the reasons we have the potential for heavy rainfall through the rest of the afternoon is because the winds that steer our thunderstorms around the area are very weak today. So anything that develops will move very, very slowly. Hobe Sound, just west of Jupiter Island. But look at this, right over the Turnpike and I-95 in Martin County and in northern Palm Beach County. There's a lot of lightning right in here in this thunderstorm that's cruising sort of up to the north, but also kind of up to the northwest. And there's a good drift to the west here with this thunderstorm just south of the acreage with some heavy rainfall there, and in Wellington as well. A little more rain moving in along Riviera Beach and some more just south of Wellington. And right now it's fairly quiet from Boynton to Boca. This is where we actually need the most rainfall down here in southern Palm Beach County. We're going to talk about our potential for rain through the rest of the afternoon coming up in just a few minutes.
Federal and state agents raided the Indiana home of Subway spokesperson Gerald Fogle early this morning. It's a raid of the home, part of a child porn investigation. Now, agents removed electronics from Fogle's home, and they're being analyzed in a forensics lab parked in the driveway. The spokesperson for Subway walked out of his home with investigators 3 months ago. The executive director of the Jared Foundation was arrested after investigators found child porn inside his home. Fogle started that foundation in 2004 to battle childhood obesity. He has been detained but not arrested.
Just a little while ago, Dylan Roof was indicted on 9 murder charges for the shootings last month inside a South Carolina church. He has also been indicted on 3 attempted murder counts. That's for the 3 victims who survived. Police are investigating 2 fires they say were set just hours apart at a house on 35th Street in West Palm Beach. This is video you'll only see on News Channel 5. You can see the flames going there. This is as firefighters were just arriving this morning. The home was empty. It's not clear, though, at this point if anyone had been living there.
Scripps Research Lab in Jupiter, part of a USA Today investigation into biotech lab mistakes. The report claims Scripps is working with dangerous pathogens like HIV without being registered to do so. They say this potentially puts scientists and sometimes even the public at risk.
Out of nowhere, 2 reef sharks came and just one of them grabbed my leg.
You're going to see that bite in just a second. I'll tell you what, it's something else. A Stewart woman, though, she is recovering after a shark, bit her. We're going to show you. You can see pretty graphic there of her leg. It happened while she was spearfishing in the Bahamas on the 4th of July. Our news partners at TC Palm report the 23-year-old was 2 miles offshore after spearing a few fish with her boyfriend. The two were heading back to the boat, but that's when the shark attacked. She believes the trail of blood from the fish attracted the sharks. Luckily, her boyfriend, he was a smart man. He was able to wrap that wound and keep pressure on it until they got back to shore. The world's largest cruise line plans to begin offering trips to Cuba, and Carnival Cruise says they will be out of Miami. The company operates Carnival, Princess, and 8 other cruise ships. The plan is to launch 7-night people-to-people tours to the islands starting next summer, but that is contingent on approval from Cuban authorities. Prices will start around $3,000. That does not include port fees as well as taxes. You are looking at live pictures right now from Ecuador, where Pope Francis is holding an outdoor mass. This is the second day of his 8-day tour of South America. The Pope was born in Argentina, so far there he's been there, just emphasizing the plight of the poor on his home continent.
FSU quarterback DeAndre Johnson no longer with the school's football team after he was charged with hitting a woman at a bar. The state attorney's office in Tallahassee released this surveillance video to the public, showing the moment that happened. Johnson tussling with the woman, then punching her right in the face. In addition to being dismissed from the football team, the freshman player has also been suspended indefinitely from FSU. There is reaction today to Bill Cosby admitting to getting prescription Quaaludes to women he wanted to have sex with. The documents dating back to 2005 come from a civil lawsuit filed by one of the dozens of women who have accused the comedian of sexual assault. Those records were made public Monday. While Cosby admitted he acquired 7 prescriptions of Quaaludes with the intent to give the sedatives to young women he wanted to have sex with, he has not admitted to actually drugging any of the accusers. The revelation was a relief to one of the women who is accusing him of sexual assault.
Well, I was absolutely elated. I couldn't stop just screaming, I was just going, oh my God, oh my God. I mean, because obviously we already knew. So this was just validation and vindication.
Cosby has never been charged with a crime. His aides issued a statement to ABC News saying this: the only reason Mr. Cosby settled was because it would have been embarrassing in those days to put all those women on the stand, and his family had no clue.
Back to local coverage now. Changes could be coming to how your kids get to school. Yesterday, a judge ruled charter schools do not have to provide transportation if you live in St. Lucie County. State law requires districts to bus students if they live 2 miles or more from campus. However, The judge in this case pointed out that parents, you're the ones who choose to put your kids in charter schools, even if you live further away. Of course, we'll be watching to see how this ruling affects school districts across the state. Budget cuts at the Palm Beach County Clerk's office may mean more time in line for you if you have business there to take care of. The clerk's office had to eliminate 57 full-time and part-time positions to make up for a $2.6 million shortfall. That means fewer people handling the same amount of work.
That our system is going to slow down. The paperwork will be, or the electronic paperwork will be waiting in a queue.
The clerk says a frustrating state budget formula is to blame for these losses.
Florida Power and Light plans to build a more than $1 billion natural gas plant in Okeechobee County. FPL says the plant would be operational by 2019, on property the company already owns in the northeastern part of the county. Now, the plant could provide 300,000 homes with power. FPL plans to file the paperwork to get regulatory approval in the coming months. The company says it's part of a plan to replace older, inefficient facilities with more advanced clean energy technology. Funding could soon be cut to dozens of projects in Martin County meant to make your home valuable and safer. The county is considering eliminating all 7 community redevelopment areas. That's a county that's spent $23 million on CRAs since 2000. Neighbors who don't live in those question where all the money is being spent. They feel CRAs should find funding sources outside the county and save tax dollars for projects that would benefit more people.
I think that sometimes the CRA people forget that other residents also have issues.
CRAs are usually able to get more grant funding from the state. The county could decide on the fate of CRAs as early as September.
For the first time since Olympic world champion skier Lindsey Vonn and Tiger Woods split a couple months ago, Vonn is speaking out. USA Today reports Vonn spoke with a reporter at Wimbledon yesterday. She said, quote, "I'm doing really well. I'm feeling good." Then added that she and Tiger ended on good terms and that it just didn't work out. She was often seen in the area while dating Woods, who lived in Jupiter. She says despite the breakup, though, they still keep in touch. By the way, when asked who she thought would win Wimbledon, Vonn said that girl right there, Serena Williams, adding she is a solid bet and pretty dominant.
Doing pretty well, right? Coming up, a little more risk going to a hospital on weekends. We'll tell you what a new study says when we come back.
Plus, what are the favorite summer foods? There's now an official list.
And what started as a publicity stunt turned scary and resulted in an arrest. We're back in just 60 seconds with more local coverage.
If you're looking for a full-featured RV experience, but in an easy and fun vehicle to drive, then a Class B RV from La Mesa RV is for you. We carry all the top brands at everyday low discounted prices. Class B motorhomes for the active lifestyle at La Mesa RV of Port St. Lucie.
Hi, I'm Mike Sonsini, one of the owners of Screen Builders. You may have seen news reports about a fraudulent company with a name similar to ours. I'd like to set the record straight. Our company, Screen Builders, has been serving the South Florida community for 28 years. We don't cut corners. So remember, we're the original Screen Builders. We're here to stay and will continue serving you with honesty, integrity, and customer service.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Road Trek Adventurous, discounted to just $559 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
A lot of people probably thought about holding on to balloons and flying away. You know, what would happen if I did that? One man in Canada actually did it. Tied balloons to a lawn chair. And he got that high. I mean, look at this guy. He used 101 helium balloons to fly over Calgary as a PR stunt for his cleaning product company. Well, went up faster than he thought, ended up being over airplanes before he parachuted down. When he landed, police there to, kindly greet him and then charge him with 1 count of mischief, causing danger to life.
Sometimes an idea should just probably stay
an idea.
Yeah. A new study says it may not be best to head to the hospital during the weekend. In a small 3-year study involving hospitals in the U.S. as well as 3 other countries, researchers found the risk of dying was higher for patients admitted on weekends. The study revealed the likelihood of dying within 30 days for planned surgeries on the weekends was widespread spread across the country. Researchers believe the results could be because of lack of staffing, as well as reduced access to test results and diagnostics on weekends. Listen to this. Are you anxious? Maybe because your parents are anxious? There may be something to this. Trust me, a recent study involving young monkeys found anxiety can be passed along from parent to offspring. Experts say that anxiety could be a good thing because it helps you recognize and avoid danger, but those brain circuits involved, well, when they're just too active, maybe call it overactive, they can result in anxiety and depressive disorders.
All right, sitting home watching this, what's your favorite summer food?
Maybe what's not my favorite summer
What's not
food.
your favorite? Yeah, more or less than favorite. Okay, there's a survey of Americans about that topic, and half of those questions said it's the hamburger, followed by hot dogs, fried chicken, and fish tacos.
Ooh, yeah, that's about right. All of them. Check, check, and check. The first ever summer food survey by Zagat reveals iced tea ranked as the top non-alcoholic drink, while beer was the preferred alcoholic beverage. Probably no surprise there. As for the favorite summer sweet treat, 51% chose ice cream.
Top flavor there found to be cookies and cream, followed by vanilla and mint chocolate chip. That's my favorite.
We just had a camera guy who kind of gave us
the fist pump.
That's all right with me. Cookies and cream, that's a little surprising to me.
I was like, watermelon as a fresh summertime fruit, but of course here we can enjoy things summertime.
I'm a cookie dough girl all the way.
Okay.
Coming up, a new way to transport a baby in a car. We're going to show you how this works.
And talk about a full house. Female quintuplets join a big sister at home. Wow.
Good afternoon, everyone. Might be a good day to stay inside, at least for a little while, and eat some Rocky Road. Rocky Road is delicious. Yeah, look at all the lightning strikes in just the last hour. Pretty incredible, huh? We're going to talk about our chances for strong thunderstorms through the rest of the afternoon coming up.
You're up this early because you want to squeeze a little more out of your day.
I'm busy during the day. I want to know what the traffic conditions are.
WPTV Time Saver Traffic with the only local chopper covering your neighborhood.
They're going to alert me of any traffic conditions so that I can replan my route to work.
A first-hand look at traffic jams so you don't have to guess.
You get an aerial view of the entire area.
Chopper 5, Time Saver Traffic, the only morning traffic team. Today on 5 on WPTV News Channel 5.
I'm a third-generation lawyer in my family. Before my mom passed away, I promised her that I would dedicate my career to helping others. Help me make good on that promise. Call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Hey, can I get you a shovel?
Shovel?
Just something to help you dig out all those fudgy brownie pieces.
There's plenty of them in there, see?
Yeah, but once your little treasure hunt's over, there won't be.
Okay, I took a couple extra, but I'm gonna give you some as well. Marriage is all about give and take.
So beautiful, honey.
Thank you.
In honor of that, I'm gonna give you this and take yours. Boom. Everyone's happy.
I see what you did there.
Smooth and creamy, Publix Premium Chocolate Fudgy Brownie Frozen Yogurt is just one of 19 low-fat flavors that lets you indulge without the guilt. Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
It's that time again. Last year's WPTV Back to School Expo was a huge success.
It's a great event. It's been very busy, many families.
Hundreds turned out from all over our community to get information with huge impact. This is your opportunity to be seen and share your information.
I highly recommend you coming out and doing this year.
Start the school year right with the WPTV Back to School Expo. Call or click for more information. Powered by the #1 local news station, WPTV News Channel 5.
When what's inside is important to your family, choose the family that moves the Miami Marlins. All My Sons Moving and Storage. We're family owned and operated with over 4 generations of moving experience. At All My Sons, you get a guaranteed binded price in writing. So whether we pack the box or you do, or if you're moving 1 mile or 1 state away, let our family move yours. Dial ** Move to speak with a moving specialist today. All My Sons, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Personal injury attorneys have a bad reputation, but I'm proud that I've dedicated my career to fighting insurance companies that treat people unfairly. If the insurance company is giving you the runaround, call a lawyer you can trust.
Call me, Attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
Closed captioning on WPTV is sponsored by Bethesda Health.
Hey, if you're headed to Starbucks for your afternoon pick-me-up, expect to pay a little more today. Coffee chain's raising prices on some of its drinks. Now, those hikes range from 5 to 20 cents. Meanwhile, other coffee sellers are cutting prices. Starbucks says the hike's because of increasing expenses like rent, labor, marketing, and equipment. Volvo bringing child safety seats to the forefront. The Swedish automaker has unveiled a new child safety seat for its 2016 model. Take a look right here. The seat replaces the front passenger. This is in the Excellence SUV. It swivels, making it easier for parents to strap children into the rear-facing child seat. That rear-facing and safe seat position allows the driver or rear passenger better view of the child.
I bet I know who may need one of those. Or, well, listen to this one for you. A set of all-girl quintuplets finally home in Houston, and now you can imagine starts the hard part. They just spent their first hours together all under the same roof. NBC's Janet Shamlin, she was there as well.
It's the day Danielle and Adam Busby have been waiting for.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Ava, the last of their quintuplets to leave the hospital, is headed home. And the reality is hitting Mom.
It's so surreal. Like, you know, every day we keep thinking, like, are these really ours?
The babies, conceived through fertility treatments, were born by C-section in April. 5 girls in 4 minutes. Add in big sister 4-year-old Blake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And with Mom and Dad, 8 is enough.
That is the question everybody asks. I mean, how do you do it? I don't know. I just do it.
By the numbers, 40 bottles and 60 diapers a day. Thousands more stashed in the garage. A labor of love the couple has been documenting on their blog. It's a buzzworld.com.
It's day 3 or 4. Losing track.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
In her first moments at home with all the babies, Danielle Busby wanted simply to take it in. As if they knew they were home and together just for a second.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
The sound of silence.
I cannot believe they're all quiet right now.
I can't either. Pure joy as parents of quintuplets revel in what's become a full house. Janet Shamlian, NBC News, Houston.
Now, Storm Team 5 with South Florida's most accurate weather forecast.
Whew. It's a whole lot of babies there. Okay, a quick look at the Jupiter Inlet camera this afternoon, and plenty of rainfall out over the Atlantic here, but there is plenty onshore as well. We saw some strong thunderstorms move onshore this morning, even a water spout with plenty of pictures taken of that near Lake Worth. And so far this afternoon, hundreds of lightning strikes coming in from our lightning sensors. Let's go ahead and move up first up along the northern Treasure Coast here. And in the western parts of St. Lucie County, we still have that significant weather advisory until 12:30. This thunderstorm kind of hanging together. It's kind of reformed a little bit. Could fall apart a little bit as it starts to move a little farther to the west. Also, little shower activity in Indian River County. A couple little showers there. Also, some very heavy rainfall coming down Jonathan Dickinson State Park right now, around Lost Lake, down to the southwest of Stewart. All of this slowly moving up to the northwest. Look at that out by Indiantown. That just blew up in the past few minutes there. Some pretty heavy rainfall. And then down to the Jupiter area, heavy rain all along I-95 and Florida's Turnpike. There's more rainfall offshore here that could easily move onshore near Binks Forest, just to the west of West Palm Beach. Looking not too bad in West Palm Beach right now, but the roads are slick from earlier rainfall. Belglade with some rain, and also a little bit offshore of Boca here. We're in a severe drought, southeastern Palm Beach County. This is where we need the most rain. It's where we're not getting the most rainfall right now. We certainly could use it, though. Take a look at Vipercast through the rest of the afternoon. Here's noontime. Here's during your, let's say you take a late lunch day around 1 o'clock, around 1:30. Could be seeing quite a few stronger thunderstorms lining up inland west of I-95 and Florida's Turnpike, and lower rain chances along the coast through the rest of the afternoon. Now, that's not to say that we won't see any rainfall on the coast, but the highest chances will be farther inland, and we could certainly see a few very strong thunderstorms through the rest of the afternoon. Look at that. This is just a forecast, mind you, but this is Vipercast around 3 o'clock. Could be a very strong thunderstorm out around Lake Okeechobee, both north and south of the lake. And then as we get into the mid to late afternoon, rainfall really starts to shift over to the west coast of Florida, and we start to quiet down here. But we could see more rainfall overnight tonight into tomorrow morning along the coast. With that said, rain chances actually decrease through the rest of the week. A little less Wednesday, Thursday, a little less than that Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today, actually our highest rain chances of the next 7 days. That's a look at your forecast.
The 4th of July is behind us, but you know, we still have a lot to celebrate because after all, July is National Ice Cream Month.
We're just talking about ice cream too. Howard is Mr. Foods Test Kitchen with a treat that's bound to float your boat.
All right, I'll admit it. I love ice cream. I think it goes back to when I was a kid, and almost every day I would wait for the ice cream truck. Between the fudge pops, ice cream sandwiches, and the Italian ices, I'm sure I'm not alone. So for all you diehard ice cream lovers, let me remind you that July is National Ice Cream Month. Sort of think of it as a permission slip to indulge all month long. So whether you prefer ice cream novelties or you're more of a scooper, make sure you stock up, because all month long, there are lots of sales in the ice cream aisle. One of my favorites this time of year is an old-fashioned ice cream soda. And with all the different types and flavors of ice cream and frozen yogurt, the possibilities are endless. Want to go trendy? Simply top a few scoops of gelato with some sparkling water mixed with a bit of chocolate sauce and sip away. Or if you're more of a traditionalist, how about making a drive-in style root beer float? This will not only satisfy your taste buds, it'll bring back all sorts of memories. Looking to go a bit fruitier? Then why not fill a tall glass with scoops of rainbow sherbet and lemon lime soda and finish it off with some whipped cream. If you want all these recipes, the trendy Italian ice cream soda, the old-fashioned root beer float, and the rainbow sipper, go online now so you can try new combos all month long. I'm Howard in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a cooler way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
I think the old-fashioned root beer float, that's my favorite out of the three he just did.
I like the root beer.
I bet you know kind of the ingredients by heart, but just in case you need to look up the recipe again, we've made it easy to find. Go to WPTV.com/Mr. Food.
You see it every year, the running with the bulls, and you're like, man, these people are crazy, but it is the first day of it in Pamplona, Spain. How many people got hurt after the break?
When it's 5 o'clock on News Channel 5, you need to know what's happening right now. Local coverage everywhere.
The only local reporter in Baltimore.
Steve Lingle with weather, safety, and accuracy right when and where you need it.
Off Boynton Beach and Delray.
The only local chopper getting you breaking news first.
Broke into several cars and then fired.
Now that's local coverage you can count on. WPTV News Channel 5.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my air conditioning.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger is going green.
After Maritza's accident, they got her $94,000.
Check this out. Steinger is going green got Rod $900,000.
Talk about getting paid. 800-561-1111.
It's amazing what you can do with a click these days. Just click to make any night family movie night. Just click to order your favorite dinner. And now, just click to save up to $250 a year on your energy bill. With FPL's online home energy survey, it's now easier to fast forward to personalized savings. Go to fpl.com/easy to save to take the survey and make your bill even lower.
Hi, this is Chandra Bill with some important money-saving information. Art Plumbing and AC knows that in South Florida, air conditioning is a necessity. Unfortunately, when you have a problem, most companies want to sell you a new AC unit, costing you thousands of dollars, rather than fixing the one you have. So save your money and call Art Plumbing and AC.
We can fix it.
Parents, it's your job to get your kids reading. If they go through elementary and middle school and they're not competent readers, how are they going to get through high school? Seriously, I mean, it's hopeless for them. The more they read, the better they get at it. It really is that simple. And we got to reinforce it with kids. It's cool. It's a cool thing to read. It is a very uncool thing not to read.
This message from Children's Services Council of Palm Beach County.
Car accident?
People are talking about Steinger is going green.
When Deborah was injured in a car accident, the other driver refused to admit fault.
So Deborah called Steinger is going green.
They got the truth?
And Deborah got the cash. $1 million. 800-561-1111.
Hello, Jupiter to Cuesta. I need some help with my electrical.
Quick, efficient home repair is reason to celebrate.
HD News News on WPTV is sponsored by Stanley Steamer.
Coming up at 4 on the Now with Shannon Cake, you either love them or you hate them. And Americans, let's just say we're not holding back when it comes to the states we don't like. We're going to run down the list for you. Plus, it's time to be honest. How long do you spend picking out the perfect outfit for the day? I'm looking at that guy right there. We're going to have a surprising look at how much time a lot of us really spend in our closets, Mike.
Yeah, oh boy, I'm going to plead the fifth. All right, finally this at noon. You know, it's that time of year in Pamplona, Spain. Thousands of people take to the streets and risk their lives, literally, with the running of the bulls. This is the first day of the San Fermin Festival, as they call it. 7 people injured. The Boston Globe reported this morning that 2 of them were Americans. One person out of that 7 was gored, so seriously injured. They're going to keep doing this every day until July 14th. Helen, I think you said
only the 7th, so we've got 7 days to go.
You said your fiance, this is on his bucket list?
No, that was Roxanne.
That was Roxanne this morning on the bucket list.
Roxanne's husband wants to do
this is not on my bucket list. I might want to get a window to look down. Yeah. That might be on, but that's about it.
It'll be really high up, Glenn, really high up.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thanks.
Pretty busy.
I like watching the video.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a look at the radar here. And live Viper 5 Max, South Florida's most powerful radar, showing you the thunderstorms that continue to move in. You'll notice less activity along the coast. There's still some moving in from Jupiter area to Cuesta and even Riviera Beach, but most of the activity is now developing inland and will continue to move inland. We could see a few strong, maybe even a few severe thunderstorms inland this afternoon. Today, the highest chances for rain out of the next 7 days, then slightly drier air starts to move in tomorrow.
We know if anything gets too severe, you'll dip into the programming.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. See you later.
Have a great day, everyone.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this used Heartland Elkridge, discounted to just $156 per month. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
Attention South Florida homeowners, pending legislation will slash air conditioner utility rebates by up to 60%. So call Lindstrom today and get a new Trane air conditioning system with up to $1,650 in utility and consumer rebates.
Yeah, I love those guys.
When I broke my wrist, that seemed like it was the end of anything that I was going to be able to do for the rest of my life. My daughter said, Mom, this isn't your fault. Don't feel bad for yourself. She says, but you need an attorney for your protection. She was right. I needed to protect myself, and that's why I called Craig Goldenfarb's office.
If you slip and fall and get hurt, it may not be your fault. You deserve protection. Call a lawyer you can trust. Call me, attorney Craig Goldenfarb.
At H.H. Gregg, the 4th of July sale is hotter than ever. 0 down and 0 interest till January 2018. Up to 35% off TVs.
Greg's got it.
A 48-inch Samsung HD TV, just $348.
Greg's got it.
Up to 35% off, plus 0 down and 0 interest till January 2018. At H.H. Gregg. Top brands, low prices, fast delivery.
Greg's got it.
Tonight on America's Got Talent.
Tonight is the beginning of that thing that you've been hoping for.
Everybody's on their feet.
A great addition to our 10th anniversary.
And then...
Game night.
It's the return of Hollywood Game Night.
But if the stars are gonna win the money, they must be money.
Game Night starts tonight on NBC.
Every morning, this is local news everywhere. Mornings on WPTV News Channel 5.
Helping South Floridians is important to me. My dad built his business here. It's where I grew up. Our clients are wonderful, honest people. After their accident or injury, most are in shock and vulnerable. My #1 job? To fight for their rights, so they can focus on healing. I'm attorney Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anajar and Levine. I wake up every morning with one mission, to make clients whole again. If you need responsive legal help, call 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Get your News Channel 5 updates throughout the day on News Radio WJNO. When bad weather hits, trust Storm Team 5 for complete weather coverage where you live. Storm Shield, alerting you to severe weather when you want to know before, during, and after the storm. Storm Team 5 Weather Alert Days on WPTV News Channel 5.
Attention homeowners, save up to $1,650 on a new Trane air conditioning system when you call Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Act now. Pending Florida legislation will slash air conditioner utility rebates by up to 60%.
I love those guys.
It's the I-95 RV show in Port St. Lucie. You'll save thousands on a new or used RV. Like this new Itasca by Winnebago Sun Cruiser. Discounted over $55,000. The I-95 RV show is going on now at La Mesa RV in Port St. Lucie.
We have 4 amazing people from all over across the country on their webcam trying to win up to $35,000. Let's meet them. From Greeley, Colorado, give it up for Jonathan. From Falconer, New York, give it up for Megan. From Dalton, Illinois, it's Sheila. From Van Nuys, California, it's Liz. Welcome, everybody. We asked America their opinions on a bunch of fun topics. All you have to do is guess what America said and win the big money. If you're ready to have some fun, say yeah! All right. The first question is worth $100. It has 2 possible answers. The answers are wax on, wax off. And the question is, what do men who manscape say is the most painful part of getting waxed down there? Wax on, wax off. I would say the most embarrassing part is running into one of your friends. Oh, I'm here to pick up my lady. All right, let's go to Greeley, Colorado, and welcome Jonathan. You got a lot of friends in the back. Tell me about yourself.
Hey, man, I'm from Greeley, Colorado. I'm part of a rap pack, retired at 20 or retired and thankful. We travel all over the world, and we just have a blast doing it. I love what I do, peak life experiences.
Yeah! Wow, Jonathan, I wish I could have retired at 20. That's some amazing stuff right there.
Got a couple of here.
Yeah! Let's make some money for the rap pack. Everybody, let's see what you think and turn those cards around. Bam! Everybody said wax off. All right, with 78% of the vote, the correct answer is wax off.